welcome all to this momentous occasion, a celebration of electric drive, superiority and ascendance in our society. We're here today to dedicate a plaque to the second of an inaugural set of around-the-world competitions and challenges for electric vehicles. It's called the ADE Days activity. ADE Days is an international drive around the world that will come back here again in 2020. And last time it was here, they left only one plaque in the United States. It was with us. It was in honor and support of our partnership between Coleman University and the Electric Network Vehicle Center. That partnership has led to a number of electric vehicle projects, including our placement of the EV ARC concept here with James.
Thank you.
We're delighted and pleased to dedicate the plaque and talk about the ADE Days activity as a bit of momentum for the future of electric vehicle drive, not just in San Diego, but around the world. The plaque is here. Shall we pull the? Go ahead, Norman. Pull off the.
Okay.
There we go.
Wow.
Yay!
So again, there's one of these in every country that this race is stopped in. We are privileged to be the only such plaque in the United States. On it is a QR code for those that want to come and visit. And if you have a QR reader, it will point you to the website that talks about all the other locations that the race has been, and the project itself, which is a way to promote electric charging infrastructure around the world, so that when the masses of electric vehicles that are supported by great products like the EV ARC are out in the world, there are places for them to charge, and in general, people are ready and asking for the right technology.
This is besides the fact of the importance of the event and having the only plaque in the United States, the event itself, this around the world with electronic vehicles in 80 days, is very significant. You know, when Jules Verne wrote Around the World in 80 Days back in 1873, it was at a time when finally people could travel by transcontinental railroad, through the Suez Canal, whatever, to make that journey in 80 days. We've come a long way with technology. In 2016, teams went around the world. They made it in the 80 days in electric vehicles, no gasoline. As Jim said, we're going to do it again in 2020. And when we do it in 2020, this is one of the stopping points. This is one of the checkpoints where you have to hit in order to prove that you made it around the world. So this is a thing for San Diego, for Coleman University, for our partners at Envy, for the whole electronic vehicle industry in the United States. This is a terrific event, and thank you all for making it happen.
Let me back that up by saying that in the spirit of the adventure that Jules Verne wrote about, if you go to the website, you can see the adventures that people have had in the past 2 trips around the world, in the middle of nowhere, climbing power poles and pirating power. We're hoping to get to the point where no one has to take such adventurous chances and can drive around the world freely with electric power.
Very good.
Jim.
Thank you.
James, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So again, James, thank you for bringing your great product
From Envision.
and supporting us. We're going to go over and talk about that a little bit as well. And I wanted to mention very specifically, Bernard Bronny was here. Bernard is our link to the European efforts that were founded by Rafa. What's Rafa?
Mestre.
Mestre. I can never pronounce it right. A Spaniard that had this vision over 5 years ago, right?
Yes, he actually went the first time with a roadster, and it was a Peugeot already going, and he passed them and then he finished. And you realize that the charging capabilities of a roadster are very, very inferior into a Model S, which, by the way, there was a team of Switzerland this year, they went with a roadster. They broke down in China, and they lost almost a week, but they were able to cut up and they finished on time with everybody else.
It's a fantastic adventure in a world in which adventures are fast disappearing. So please follow it. Please follow our progress here at Coleman University and in the Electric and Network Vehicle Center. And please follow the great work of the EV ARC people. Thank you very much.
Thank you.